What is the next heading, beta? Balanced Wheatstone bridge. We'll do the derivation later, but try to remember the application for doing the numericals, beta. So in the balanced Wheatstone bridge, what happens is we'll be getting a combination of 5 resistors between the points A and B. A and B are your terminals, beta, like R1, R2, R3, R4, and in between there is a resistance R5. If we are getting a circuit somehow, if R1 by R2 is equal to your R3 by R4, then that is known as of your balanced bridge. Whenever you're doing the problems related to circuit, and if you find some 5 resistors like this, and if you feel that if there is a middle resistance, and if R1 by R2 is equals to R3 by R4, then we should remove the R5 and try to solve the circuit. Is that clear for everyone? Is it clear? So what is the condition for balanced Wheatstone bridge, beta? If R1 by R2 is equals to R3 by R4, it is known as of your balanced bridge. That means there is no current flowing through the R5, so we can remove it and solve the problems. So the moment I remove the middle resistor, see what will be happening? R1 and R2 will become series, R3 and R4 will become series, and that two will be in what? Parallel. So R effective will be equal to how much, beta? Resistance across your A and B will be equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus of your R4. Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, yes.
So what is the condition for the Wheatstone bridge, beta? What is the condition for your Wheatstone bridge? R1 by R2 must be equal to your R3 by your R4. Okay, this is our basic condition we need to remember. Balanced Wheatstone bridge అవుతుందా లేదా అని చెక్ చేసుకోవడానికి we should be knowing the condition that R1 by R2 must be equal to R3 by R4. Or else you can even write R1 by R3 is equals to R2 by R4. That also is not a problem. R1 3 ని ఇక్కడ తీసుకొచ్చామనుకోండి, R1 by R3 must be equal to your R2 by your R4. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Chalo. We'll do some problems based on this one, beta. See this one, beta. Question number 22. Find the equivalent distance between A and B. Is it forming a Wheatstone bridge, beta? Is it forming a Wheatstone bridge?
Yes, sir.
So what do we need to do? What we need to do? What we need to do, beta? What we need to do? What I told you, if R1 by R2 is equal to R3 by R4, this will become ineffective, no? Isn't it? So this will become ineffective. So try it. If I remove this ineffective, this two will be in series, and this two will be in series. And then
Yes, sir.
this will become how much for me? 2R, and below is also becoming
2R.
So if this is a 2R, this will be something like this. So this will become how much for me, beta? This one is your 2R. This one is also your 2R. And 2R, 2R in which combination?
Parallel.
Parallel. So what will be the effective?
2R squared by 2R.
Yeah, resistance across your A and B will be equal to your 2R square divided by your 2R. So RR gets cancelled one. So what will be getting? R.
R.
అర్థమైందా?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, can you do the B1? You try to tell me answer. Anyone? Is it forming Wheatstone bridge?
Yes.
If it is forming Wheatstone bridge, then what we need to do? What we need to do?
Remove fire.
remove 5R. So if I'm removing this 5R, R and 2R and 2R and 4R will be in which combination beta? This R and 2R will be in series. This 2R and 4R will be in series. Clear?
Yes, sir.
2R, sir.
Got it, everyone?
Yes, sir.
The next one, number C. How many resistors are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to check that whether it form a Wheatstone bridge or not. See here. For the points A and B, for the points between A and B, I have given the namings for the points with the white 4R and RR been attached, that is X and Y. You know that A and X, isn't it? Between A and X, there is one resistance. Now write the diagram somewhat like this, beta. A and B and X and Y above. See here. Between A and X, there is one resistance. Between A and Y, there is another resistance to R. Then between X and B, there is another resistance to R. Between Y and B, there is another resistance for R. And between X and Y, there is another resistance Kepler. Is it forming a Wheatstone bridge or not?
Yes, sir.
So middle one will become ineffective. So resistance across A and B and thus R
Can you
and
repeat again, sir?
2R and 4R will be in series. Effective will become in parallel. Sunda,
Yes.
clear?
Sir, can you repeat again, sir?
See beta, is it the C? How many resistance are forming C here? What I did is between A and B, wherever the joints are there, to the joints, I have given some name. As A is being connected to some point that I have taken as X, the B joint where it is connected between 2R and R, I have taken it as of your Y. So totally how many resistors are there? 5 resistors. Isn't it? See, I have drawn the diagram here right now. I have took first A and B beta, then X and Y like that. Between A and X, there is one resistance. Between A and Y, there is another resistance to R. Between X and B, there is one resistance, that is 2R. And between Y and B, there is another resistance 4R. So R by 2R is equals to 2R by 4R. So it is forming what? Wheatstone bridge. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So now, if you remove that one, R and 2R will be in series. 2R and 4R will be in series. Then both of them will be in parallel. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, question number D जोड़ना now. Question number D. Question number D. चलो ఎవరైనా చెప్తారా? See, the points where I have drawn these relations, E point, E point. ఈ రెండింటి మధ్యలో రెసిస్టెన్స్ 10 ohm means it is somewhere here only కదా. To just confuse you, he has made this circuit larger and we connected in the outward direction. There is actually in between this point of your X and as well as of your Y. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So is it forming a Wheatstone bridge?
Yes, sir.
చూడండి. So 2 ohms, 4 ohms, 2 ohms, 4 ohms will be in series. So 2 plus 4 plus 2 is 6, and 4 plus 8 is 12. So the two are in parallel. So 6 into 12 divided by 6 plus 12. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, this one, number E. Between A and B, isn't it? Between A and B, 4R, 2R, 12R, 6R, and middle is R. Is it forming the Wheatstone bridge? See here, 4R divided by 2R is equals to 12R divided by 6R. So both of them are becoming 2 and 2. So that means it is a Wheatstone bridge. If it is a Wheatstone bridge, middle one will become ineffective. So that will be in the series 2R plus 4R, 6R, and 12R and 8, 6R are also in series. So that is 18R. So resistance across your A and B will be equal to 6R into 18R divided by 6R plus 18R. Clear?
Yes, sir.
నాన్న మ్యూట్ చేసుకునే ఆప్షన్ ఉంది, అందరు ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవ్వాలి, లేకపోతే కరెంట్ ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీ చేయడం కష్టం. బాయ్స్ ఎవరు లేరా?
Sir.
మాట్లాడారా మీరు? నెంబర్ ఎఫ్. గర్ల్స్ లో కూడా ఒక అమ్మాయి రెస్పాండ్ అవుతుంది, మిగతా వాళ్ళందరూ ఏం చేస్తున్నారు నాకు అర్థం కావడం లేదు. ఇంక రేపటి నుండి వీడియోస్ ఆన్ చేపిస్తాను నేను మరి. చలో ఎఫ్ ట్రై చూడండి అన్న. See how many resistance are there, beta? R, and R. These are forming me 5 resistance, beta, here,
Yes, sir.
isn't it? So middle one will become ineffective because it is forming again a Wheatstone bridge. This one and this one, isn't it? So this resistance R, this resistance R, this resistance R, this resistance R, and this one will become for me ineffective. This will become for me ineffective. So remove that one. R and R will be 2R. Below 2R, R and R is 2R, and between A and B there is one more resistance 2R. All of them are in parallel, so effective resistance will become for me 2R by 3. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Next one.
Yes, sir.
Number G, between A and B. So again, this is forming a Wheatstone bridge between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is 1 by 2, 2 by 4, middle one is 4. So I have drawn here. See, this is 1, this is 2, this is 2, this is 4. So is it forming a Wheatstone bridge beta? 1 by 2 is equals to your 2 by 4. So it is half, and this is also half. So all of them are in the Wheatstone bridge. So middle one will become ineffective. So 1 plus 2 will be 3, 2 plus 4 will be equal to 6. So all of them will be in parallel, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. So how much I'm getting that one? R. Antena? 1. ఎంత వస్తుంది చూడండి. క్లియర్ అందరికి? Is it clear, beta?
Sir, explain the second, sir.
Which one, beta? G, yeah?
Yes, sir.
See this, beta. Between A and B. So this is point A. This is also will be point A because they are connected by one single wire. If this is B, this point is also B. Okay. I'm giving the name for this resistance, beta, X and Y. Okay. If this is Y, this point is also Y. This point is also Y. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now see, I have taken A and B outside. Between A and B, there is one above resistance 2 ohm. And below this one is also will become how much for me, beta? This point will also will become A. This point will also will become for me B. So now between A and B, there are 2 points, X and Y. So I have taken the above X and below Y. Between A and X, there is 1 ohm. Between A and Y, there is a 2 ohm. Between X and B, there is 2 ohms. And between Y and B, there is your 4 ohms. Isn't it? So make sure this one 1 by 2 is equals to 2 by 4 out on this. So is it becoming Wheatstone bridge or not? Half is equals to half. So it is a balanced Wheatstone bridge. So if it is a balanced Wheatstone bridge, means this 1 and 2 will be how much better? 3 ohm gada. Above 1 is 2. And below 1 plus 2 is also 3. And below 1 is nothing but equal to 4 plus 2. That will be 6. So this is a terminal B and this is your terminal A. So between A and B is asking. All of them are parallel. Those in Japan.
1.
Okay na?
Sir.
చలో ఇంకా ఇవి మీరు ఒకసారి ట్రై చేయండి అన్న. ఇది చూడండి సార్. క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ 23. ఫైండ్ ది ఈక్వివలెంట్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ ఏ అండ్ బి. ట్రై చేస్తారా చూడండి. ఫైండ్ ది ఈక్వివలెంట్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ ఏ అండ్ యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ బి. ట్రై చేయండి క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ 23. I mean, building construction already, but This one, white color gate. Vachinda? Got it, beta?
Sir, 4 ohms.
Very good. చూడండి 6 and 12 will be in which combination, beta? Parallel. అవునా కదా 6 and 12 will be also in parallel. So that is 4 and that is also your 4. Isn't it? See, I have drawn here right now 4. So this one I have drawn here right now. For this one, I have drawn this one effective as 4. Then next one is nothing but 2. Between x and y. See, if this is y, this is also y. If this is also y, this is also y. Because this is a totally one single wire, beta. Okay, now everywhere the potential will be same. So if this is your y, so this is your a, and this one is also a, this one is also a, this one is also your a, this one is your y. Between a and y, there is how much for me? 8 ohms. Between y and b, there is your 4 ohms. And between x and b, there is a 2 ohms. So the middle one will become ineffective because it is forming a Wheatstone bridge. Isn't it? So as it is forming a Wheatstone bridge, so try to simplify the circuit. Okay? మూడు టెస్టులు మళ్ళీ దాని తర్వాత వారం రోజుల వరకు పెట్టి ఇంకో రిమైనింగ్ టెస్ట్ వచ్చిందని అందరికి ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీవన్ క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ బి ట్రై చేయండి ఒకసారి బిట్వీన్ ఏ అండ్ బి బేటా each resistance is 3R in the given circuit. Okay, try చేయండి మీరు అందరూ సార్ each resistance is your 3R, everywhere is 3R beta. Just see first where is series, where is parallel, accordingly get it out.
Sir, every triangle we'll get 2R no sir. Then pentagon, in the shape of pentagon we'll get 2R resistances no sir.
Which one beta? Yeah. See, this one is above 3R in series na. So that will become for me how much? 6R. This side also 3R and 3R will be in the series. So 6, that is will be 6R. Down also 6R. This is also 6R. Isn't it? Is it clear? Six R and 3R will be in which combination beta? Parallel. 6R and 3R in parallel, 6R and 3R in parallel, 6R and 3R in parallel. So that will become for me 2, this will become 2, this is 2, this is 2. So this 2 will be again in series 4R, 4R. So that will be equal to, now see whether it is forming Wheatstone bridge or not. వచ్చింది అందరికి చెప్పండి మరోసారి నేను చూడండి. This one is 3R beta. This one is 3R. 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 And this one is 3R. Isn't it? If you see carefully, when the current comes here from this terminal, so connect it to a positive terminal, and this point you connect it to the negative terminal. So when there is a flow of current, it will get divided here. That current will come here. Again, it will get divided into 3 parts. This current, whatever is getting here in the 3R and 3R, same current is going better. So this 2 will be in which combination? There is no division of current. So series combination. So if it is series combination means it will become for me almost 6R. And here also this current will come here. It will get divided here like this, and like this. Again, there is no division of current. This current will go as it is like this. So this 3R and this 3R will be in which combination? But series 6R.
Series.
This 6R and this 3R will be in which combination? The 6R and this 3R will be in which combination? The 6R and 3R will be in which combination? Parallel. So this one is also becoming for me how much better? 6R. This one is also becoming how much for me or 6R. That means here this resistance is 6R. This resistance is here 6R. And I'm drawing the resistance with this one 6R. And here this one is also on resistance 6R. So everywhere this one is your 6R part of relation. So what I can do this one, 6R and 3R in parallel. 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 So 6R and 3R in parallel means how much will be better? 6 into 3 divided by 6 plus 3. This will be equal to how much?
2R.
This is your 18R square plus 9R. This R will get cancelled. Okay, so 9 ones are 9 twos are. So that will be equal to your 2R. Clear?
Yes, sir.
This one is your 2R. This one is also 2R. This one is your 2R, and this one is also 2R. This is 2R. This is 2R. I have drawn here right now. See, this point is here. This point is here. Okay, I'm giving the naming for this one P and Q. So this will be P and this will be Q. Between P and Q, there is one resistance beta 3R. Between P and B, there is 2R and 2R beta. And Q and B, there is 2R and 2R. So this 2R and 2R in series, so it is 4R. This 2R and 2R in series, this is 4R. So that is the reason I have drawn this diagram here. So above is 3R, below this one is 3R, this is 4R, this is 4R. Is it forming the Wheatstone bridge or not, you see?
Yes, sir.
Clear for everyone? Achinda? Is it clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, very good. Solomon Raj is requesting the remote control of your screen. ఏం చేసుకుంటారు రిమోట్ కంట్రోల్ తీసుకొని? సోలమన్ రాజ్, సోలమన్ రాజ్ ఎక్కడ ఉన్నావు సార్? వీడియో ఆన్ చేసుకో. ఏం చేసుకుంటావు? వీడియో కంట్రోల్ స్క్రీన్ కంట్రోల్ తీసుకుని ఏం చేస్తావు? రాస్తావా? స్క్రీన్ పైన రాస్తావా? మరి ఆడుకుంటావా? ఏం చేస్తావు చెప్పు. ఏంటి మళ్ళీ ఎందుకు రిక్వెస్ట్ పెట్టావు? నథింగ్ అంటే ఇది బాగుంది. చలో నెక్స్ట్ వన్. Combination of resistors beta symmetry method. First one is known as mirror symmetry or perpendicular axis symmetry. And the axis must be perpendicular to the A and B beta. Mirror symmetry and exact reflection. Ante kada. Mirror mundala manam whenever we stand in front of a mirror, so exact image you will be getting. Ante kada. Isn't clear? So then
Yes,
what is this is called? This is called as of your mirror symmetry or perpendicular axis symmetry. So in this one, see for example, I'm taking the resistor 3R, 3R, 2R and 2R and point A and B. In middle there is a resistance 80R. Now take a perpendicular axis of symmetry beta. If I draw a perpendicular, now are you able to see that 3R and 3R and 2R and 2R are exactly mirror image?
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? Something like if you keep a mirror along your 80R, perpendicular, if you keep a mirror, the 3R image will be equal to 3R, a 2R image will be 2R. And whatever the resistance is passing through the perpendicular axis, that will become ineffective. Is that clear? If there is any resistor which has been passing through the perpendicular axis of symmetry, that will become ineffective. Is that clear? See here, if any resistors comes in the direction of your axis, if any resistor comes in the direction of your axis of symmetry, then it will be ineffective. So 80R here is ineffective. So if 80R is ineffective, so remove that one. So 3R and 3R will become how much for me beta? 6R. 2R and 2R will become for me how much? 4R. So this two will be in what combination? Parallel. So effective will become how much for me beta? 6R into 4R divided by 6R plus 4R. 24R square divided by 10R. So it is 2.4R. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Chalo. Next one try cheyandi sir. 2R, 2R, R and 6R. Draw a perpendicular axis symmetry. Isn't it? So whether it is forming a mirror image or not. This is your perpendicular axis of your symmetry. Whatever the resistor is been passing through the perpendicular axis symmetry, that will become ineffective. So what is the 6R? 6R will become for me ineffective. So remove it. So 2R and 2R will become which combination beta? This 2R and 2R will become series. This 2R and this R and this R will become series. That means 4R by 2R. This 2R in which combination beta? Parallel combination. So 4R into 2R divided by 4R plus 2R. So how much I'm getting beta? 4 by 3R. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Next question. Find the equivalent resistance between A and B. So these are the terminals which has been given for me A and B. This is 2R, this is 2R, this is smaller, this is smaller, this is 2R, this is 2R. Middle one is here 2R and here also 2R. See, you just draw a perpendicular axis and see whether it is forming the mirror image or not. So this is your perpendicular axis. Perpendicular axis of your symmetry. Isn't it? Whatever the resistance is passing through the perpendicular axis of symmetry, that will become ineffective. That means this 2R is ineffective, this 2R is ineffective. So then this 2R will be in which combination beta? Parallel? Huh?
Series.
Series. This 2R and 2R are
Series.
series. This R and this R are
Series.
series. So it is 4R, 2R and 4R like this. And all of them are in which combination? Series. No? 4R, 2R, and 4R in which combination, beta? Series combination.
Parallel.
Very good. It should be a parallel combination, not a series. So just simplify it. So it is 1 by 4R plus 1 by 2R plus 1 by 4R. So it is, just try to simplify. 1 by 4R plus 1 by 4R is 2 by 4R. So it is 1 by 2R plus 1 by 2 times of small r. So resistance across your A and B will become for me 2 times of capital R into small r divided by capital R plus small r. Over.
Yes, sir.
So next one, see. Resistance across your A and B. I need to calculate the resistance across your point A and B. Again, draw a perpendicular axis symmetry. Is it forming the perpendicular axis symmetry or not? This is your perpendicular axis of your symmetry, isn't it? Is it forming the mirror image or not? Point O is at the same potential, so we can disconnect the wire at a point O beta. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So when I disconnect the point O, this will become something like this. So I'm removing it. So this R and this R will come here. Middle one is R, and this one is also disconnected. So this R and R are in series. So middle one is also R and R in series, and down one to R and R also in series. So this R, this R, this R, this R, green pen to rasin paina. Everything will become how much better? This R and this R are in which combination better?
Series.
So this is 2R, this is 2R. 2R and 2R are in which combination? Parallel. One above the other, na?
Yes, sir.
This point and this point. This R and R is 2R. This R and R is 2R. 2R and 2R. Both of them are parallel. So 2R divided by 2. So again, this will become how much for me? Capital R. Down also same. R and R. This 2 and this 2. So this total will become how much for me, beta? R. So that's what I have drawn here right now. See here, right? This 2R and this R. So this is 2R and this is 2R. So this is becoming above one is R, R, R. This is R and R. This above one is nothing but 3R. Middle one is R plus R, 2R. And the last one is again 3R. So everything again in the parallel combination. So 1 by R effective between A and B will be equal to 1 by 3R plus 1 by 2R plus 1 by 3R. So take the LCM, you'll get the answer for that. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Diagram అర్థమైంది అందరికీ మరోసారి చెప్పనా? Clear? Sure, next one. Find the R effective for the given circuit. So this is with red color, what I have drawn, that is your given circuit beta. So this one is your given circuit. Okay. So what I'm doing first I'm drawing the perpendicular axis of your symmetry. Where is the perpendicular axis of the symmetry? This one. Whatever the resistance has been passing through that one, that will become ineffective. Resistance that is 12R. So this 12R and this 12R. What happens better? It will become ineffective. It will become ineffective. Okay. So this 12R and this 12R will be in series. So I have drawn here right now. That will be 24R. Below one is also 12R and 12R are in the series. There is 24R. And between A and B beta. So this is some point, say for example X, and this is some point, say for example Y. Between A and X, this is your A, and this one is nothing but of your X. Between A and X, there is one resistance beta 12R. Between Y and B, there is one resistance beta, that is nothing but 12R. But between X and Y, this 12R will be again which combination beta? Series, that is 24R. This one is 12R and this is 12R. That is how much again? 24R. Isn't it? So 12R in which combination? Parallel. So 12 by 2. That will be 12. So 24 divided by 2. That will be 12R. So middle one is completely 12R, 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 36. Above one is 24, below one is 24. So effective resistance between A and B will be equal to, all of them are in parallel combination. So 1 by 24R, 1 by 36R, 1 by 24R. So this will become for me 2 by 24R plus 1 by 36R. So 1 by 12R plus 1 by 6R. Take the LCM, you'll get the answer for that one. That is nothing but equal to your 9R. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this one was about your what symmetry? Mirror symmetry or perpendicular axis of your symmetry. Clear?
Yes, sir.
దీంట్లో కొన్ని problems ఉన్నాయి నాన్న. There are some problems in this one, this condition, isn't it? So you can do some problem for this one. This is what symmetry? Perpendicular axis. Again, also you can take this one as of your perpendicular axis, like this. About the axis A and B కి perpendicular ఉండాలి. Sorry, అది అట్లా అవ్వదు. Because across A and B is asking, na? Across A and B means this will be the perpendicular axis horizontally. Then see, then you try to do this 4 questions, but 4, 5. You can do question number 24. Matam try cheyandi sir. Try to do the 24 all the questions. If you are not getting anything, tomorrow in the class we'll try to discuss. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, chalo. Be a little bit careful, but today's lecture was important. Please try to do it and try to solve the numericals. First, try to do the numericals what I have done for you, so you'll get a basic idea. Then you can practice from your materials. Okay? Sure.
Yes.
Madam Lera, Vedant, uన్నారు. Okay, chalo beta. Take care. Bye.